Hello everyone. Today I am doing a reading on most important predictions for 2025. So I'm keeping this reading open and I'm not restricting it to any specific category, for example career or love, because I wanted predictions that would I wanted the collective to hear those predictions that would be extremely helpful for them and that are the most important predictions that you need to know urgently for the year 2025. So for this reading I have Harry Potter dolls. As you can see, instead of specific cards, I wanted this reading to have Harry Potter dolls, such as, like you can see, there is Harry Potter himself for pile number 1. Then for pile number 2 I have Ron's doll here. By the way, Harry's glasses are crooked and this is how it came. So anyways, and for pile number 3 I have Hermione's doll is there for pile number 3. So whichever doll you're drawn to the most, that would be your specific pile. You can pause the video and take a minute to see which one you're drawn to the most, and I'll see you at your timestamps. Bye. Hello there, pile number 1. So if you chose the Harry Potter doll, or if you're drawn to the Harry Potter doll, this is your reading. And I would be using the Wild Unknown deck again for this reading. I am keeping this reading quite open, so let's see how it goes. For space purposes, I would be just keeping this doll aside and out of the frame. Let's get started. So this reading is all about the most important predictions of 2025. Let's see what comes. I'm keeping it quite open, and I'm myself very open-minded for this reading. If there is time, or if need be, I would definitely provide guidance for those predictions. Let's see how the message comes. So let's get started. Most important predictions for 2025 for pile number 1. Most important predictions. Okay, we have the Magician. Most important predictions. 2 of Cups, Daughter of Wands, the Empress. I might be needing to shift this a little bit aside. Let's see. Okay, this is popping out. We have the 3 of Swords. Let's see, let's clarify. 2 jumped out. Quite a few jumped out. No, only 2. 2 of Wands in reverse and Daughter of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'll just put them in. Your cards are jumping out, so I'm assuming this is something, I mean, that's the theme, right? Something that is important, a prediction that is important. Then we have the Ace of Cups under the Empress. Wow. Most important predictions. Okay. So I'll take a minute to see what is this reading about. Back of the deck is 8 of Wands. Okay, so pile number 1, I had to cut the camera to really get into your reading and see what the message is, because for a moment even I was baffled. I wanted to take a moment in. What I'm seeing for 2025 is exactly something along those lines. Like, you might be going on a certain path, and by that path I mean a career path, like the way the Magician is holding on to the pentacle here. it's like you were going on a certain path, and what I'm seeing is that okay, I just have to put it into words. What I'm seeing here is a kind of hustling where there is some sort of unresolved pain with regards to, it could be past life, or it could be this childhood. I was not supposed to say, I was not about to say past life, but it is very well presenting as past life. It just came out of my mouth, so it could be very well past life, but it could very well be childhood as well. Some sort of pain in your heart, but you have trained yourself to work hard. It's almost like replacing pain with hard work. Maybe that kind of attitude, or that not judging it, but that's exactly. But sometimes we do tend to, as human beings, we tend to replace the kind of pain when it's not bearable, when we are not able to understand what to do exactly to handle that pain. We kind of distract ourselves with work. It's kind of that. I'll tell you, recently I watched a movie, and it was reminding me of that reference is coming through, like Sleepless in Seattle, where the protagonist is not able to cope up with the pain of losing his wife, so he indulges in work. With the Chariot and the Three of Swords, I feel like this has been your story for quite some time. And so with the Magician and the Two of Wands in reverse, it's almost like that journey of yours where you would do a lot of work to distract yourself from the pain in your heart. That is coming to an abrupt ending. And how? You are being placed onto a different path where you might be required to do a lot of healing, and that path is going to lead to your with Two of Cups. It's like you're being put on a path of love. Now, I'm not sure, that might not be true for a lot of you, but what I'm picking up on is that you might have been someone, or you might be someone who has completely given up on love, who doesn't believe that love is for them. It could be that. What's happening in 2025 is that there is a complete timeline shift for you, wherein you, while going on a career path, that thing would abruptly stop. If I would think of an example, for example, like you, maybe the job is not satisfying you anymore, and you're being extremely called every day to see maybe things are being made very apparent to you. For example, how disappointing your job is and how dissatisfying it is, and then suddenly you try and switch careers. But here is the thing, what's happening, unfolding within that. In a way, you are being untethered to that energy, wherein you would be working hard even with pain. You would be untethering yourself, untethering your soul from that energy, and you would be healing and growing a lot. There will be a huge from Magician, I see an ascension to the High Priestess. You are developing in a way where you don't you're not hustling, you are not taking it it's not becoming, how do I put it, it's almost like you are not making it an affair of end goal is the only goal that matters. It's shifting, your perspective over life is shifting and growing, but in a way it's leading you to your ultimate Two of Cups. With the Daughter of Swords in reverse, you won't see that coming. Now, what do I mean? Even though we are here reading what is the most important prediction for you in 2025, what do I mean by that you won't see it coming? It's like you would be in your head, you would be thinking, okay, my career is shifting, how is it putting me on a timeline of love? But in reality, what happens is that when you cleanse something, it's always energy, right, at the end of the day. So when you cleanse something, some sort of heartache, and that heartache is about, you have to work extremely hard to get something, that particular mindset, that might be resulting from a childhood trauma or something from the past life, where you were given anything, even basic things were given to you, and you were made to feel extremely grateful or extremely bad about it, ki okay, you don't deserve it. Some sort of inkling towards that kind of mentality that has instilled that is a major obstacle in love for you, and that could be the reason why you always feel that okay, I'm not deserving of love. Now, the kind of people that I'm picking up on in this collective is that the people who would be really ready to give to people, but when somebody is ready to give to them, genuinely they are running away from that person, because they have genuinely really never received love without hard work, because you feel that you have to work hard to receive love. And that could again stem from that period of your life where you were made to work hard for basic I won't even want to say love, because love is not basic. What I want to say is that something that comes naturally to you. You would have seen that people give to you after you work hard for them, so you always go to a job. If for jobs it's there, the attitude is correct, what can I give? But even in relationships where it's kind of you would be needing to put in a flow mindset, you were putting in this mindset of what can I give here, and so you always thought that, and that could have been the reason, very well a reason why you would have attracted a lot of broken birds in your life, where people would have only wanted to take from you, kind of a narcissist empath dynamic you would have found yourself in. All of that, I am being told that is about to change for you, and that I am seeing that I would say that this may take more than a year, but the shift is going to start this year. This entire shift, you might attract love the next year or towards the end of the year. I don't know the exact timeline, but the shift in your life is beginning this year. This year you are going to shift from this magician to this high priestess. There's a humongous growth coming in, and that growth is going to make you fulfilled within, which is going to lead you in the 3D world. So for me, I think even for anybody who reads tarot, the Empress is like the queen of this world, and the high priestess comes across as the queen of the other world, and you are simultaneously becoming both after you shift path. And it's not that it's going to be a decision, it's going to be that open for you, because I already feel that your higher self has decided that okay, this is what I'm gonna achieve this year. So it's almost like you would be pushed to take it. It's not going to be like a choice. It's going to be one moment you are working over your pentacles, doing the mundane job, and then second moment you are like okay, there's a shift coming in, let me just gear up. And it's going to be quite soul wise, like it might not be that apparent to you in the 3D, or you may not. It's going to be more like for your conscious mind, it's going to be like okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna shift my let me switch job, let me see if why isn't this working for me, let me check if there is something else for me. That is how it may appear to you in the 3D. But for your higher self, it's almost like okay, now it's time to attract love. How do we do that? First, we're going to cleanse this mindset of working extremely hard. So you might shift career to a job or a career where you may not be needing to work that hard. You may shift that mindset within, and then definitely you're going to attract a job or a place of work where you don't have to prove yourself every day, or maybe put in 80% of efforts and get 20% results. That sort of thing is going to leave your life completely. With the Ace of Cups and the Empress, you are going to be so fulfilled within that people are going to flock to you. You may later on, when you would be feeling the shift within yourself, with the Two of Cups here, you might attract people who might be in all brackets. What do I mean by that? It could be that people would be both empowered and healed, but also there would be also certain other people who would come, who might not be as empowered as you, and who might just be attracted to you because your energy has shifted and completely you are completely exuding the Empress energy at the when you shift to that timeline. So that is, I believe, your most important prediction of 2025. So now let me see if there is anything else, because we have some time. It's just 11 minutes on the clock. Any other prediction or guidance? Let's see, because I want to keep this quite open. Let's see. We have 10 of Cups. Wow. 2025 pile number 1. Important. Okay, right off the bat, what I'm picking up with the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, it's like this is what you're used to. If you really look into this card, it feels like, you know, somebody has colored this with a pencil. So I feel that you're really used to some people doing bare minimum stuff for you, and then leaving you hanging in the air. But here is the thing I'm picking up. It's like it has happened for you so many times that you don't even care about being hanging in the air, being left hanging in the air. How do I put it? I'm really sorry about that if that has happened to you, but what I'm picking up on is people ghosting someone. Okay, and if somebody has done that to you, I'm really sorry, but I am seeing that being ghosted by people and being genuine, and it's not even like okay, I'm also picking up this, that you're not even approaching them with the idea of chasing them or giving off that energy that okay, I'll do anything for you. No, you're very empowered in your own essence. That is why I feel that they don't leave you hanging there. It's their own fault. They are losing out on you. So what I'm seeing with the 6 of Swords is like you don't expect anything from them, and people have also not given anything to you. That is why I think I was picking up on you you being the person who has given up on love altogether with the 6 of Swords. But here's to your surprise and to everybody's surprise who has also written you off in your life. To their surprise, with the 10 of Cups, this rainbow is going to grow, and it's going to baffle everyone around you, and it's also going to be blinding light, like the love in you. You see how all the cups are pouring into each other? It's almost like that with the Empress and the Ace of Cups. It's like everything in you, around you, is going to be so soulful, wholesome, and so loving to you when this shift comes in. To be honest, I'm seeing this like towards the end of the year, but I'm also seeing that that doesn't mean the months in between are going to be anyway less important, because months in between is when you're going to do the real job of transforming the entire timeline, transforming the entire what is it called, your entire destiny getting transformed. The people you might have liked before might fall off. People whom you might have been friends with would also fall off. There's going to be a humongous shift is what I'm picking up. Let's see, we have space, we can put 2-3 more cards. Wow, what else does a person want? 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, like that is happiness on steroids. Let's see what else is there for the 10 of Pentacles. Can I get a card? We have the 3 of Pentacles. So here is the thing, like I was talking about, that doesn't mean just because it's going to come at the end, towards the end, you might. So I'm seeing last 3 months or 4 months of 2025 is when you're going to reap the results. But you see, with the 3 of Pentacles, it's like very deep on the other side of the mountains. That is what your hard work is. It's like you are laying the foundations in the beginning months of 2025. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm seeing. 2025 beginning, I feel that there is an understanding within you. You're going to perceive the shift, you're going to perceive the disappointment, or the call in you to shift or to bring changes, some sorts, that is particularly very much related to your abundance, the way you earn money, the way you sustain yourself. Okay, that is the shift. Then after that, what happens is that you are going to start to experience something else which you wouldn't have seen coming. What do I mean by this? Something else is that there's going to be inner changes required. You're going to feel different. You're going to feel okay, this is the kind of things I accepted before from people at work and people in my family and friends, but right now I don't feel like I should accept this. I need to put in boundaries. I need to maybe begin something in self-love, something along those lines. That would happen in the maybe Q2 of 2025. You might start doing that because of the efforts that you're going to put in. There are going to be change, there are going to be things that are going to be hurtful that may come up, spring up, and you are with the Chariot. I feel that you're going to take it head on. One guidance coming through is that take it lightly, do not rush in. Take it take it slowly, not lightly, take it slowly, seriously, but do not rush in. Be a little bit easy on yourself, and after you're done doing that work from Q2 to Q3, you might experience some sort of uncertainty in your life wherein you may not be able to recognize yourself, because that's what happens when you actually do the real work, where you shift for real time. And what that's gonna do is there are going to be uncertainties coming up. You may not like the things that you would have liked before. Maybe your food preference would change, your fashion preference, aesthetics would shift, and as a result of that, as a result of you and by the way, the inner work would still be going on in the third quarter is what I'm picking up. And that towards the end is when 2025, towards the end is when you're going to see minor changes coming in. See, I don't want to mince words, I don't want to give false hopes. That's what I'm seeing, so that's what I'm picking up, so I'm just relaying it, the information. But see, this is a change that is not superficial, and that is why it's requiring and so much time, because whatever change you bring in your thoughts, it ultimately physicalizes in your body. And as souls, we need to respect our bodies and give it time, because it does so much for us. And what I'm seeing is that your body needing time to adjust to those changes. If you would oh my god, there's so many messages popping up in that I almost feel like I'm blabbering, but this is what is coming through. It's like, if you see and I'm also being told to give you enough guidance for that. So if you see, people say that people look a certain way because they are a certain way. What do they mean by that is, energy coaches say that, many people who face read say that the reason behind that is your physical body has physicalized the thought patterns, the various ways in you function, your subconscious mind in some sort of way. So people who appear timid are actually timid, right? So people who appear dominating are actually domineering in their personal lives. That is why that happens. So what I'm being told to tell you at the moment is, things will require time, because the changes you are bringing in are so minute and so I want to say cellular. At a cellular level, changes are coming in your life, and that is why things are also shifting or taking so much of time to physicalize themselves or manifest in reality. What I'm being shown with Three of Pentacles is that first 3 quarters or maybe first 3 months, could be either of the two, first 3 months perhaps, you are laying the foundations for these the 10 of Pentacles that you're going to experience towards the end of the year. So you are going to experience a lot of wealth coming in. And again, I also want to say that the Pentacles coming in, then when somebody says a lot of wealth coming in, it may not be that, getting money, like getting huge lump sum of money credit to your account. What I actually mean by that is having stability in real time, and that is, apologize for the background noise, having a kind of stability that is going to be lasting your entire life, and that's going to actually make you wealthy. Okay, wealthy in real sense, and not something that is going to be an overnight success or something on those lines. But what I mean by the 10 of Pentacles is something that's going to stay with you maybe in another lifetime, because it's like a blessing, it's an inheritance, and it's something that you're, and it goes deep, it goes really deep with the 3 of Pentacles here. The work that you're putting in to get this is big. Now I'm seeing this card pop out, so I'm just gonna pull it. See, you are the Mother of Cups here. Okay, I'm gonna need one card for this Mother of Cups. Why is the Mother of Cups here? Why is the Mother of... Okay, let's see, what is this? We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands. I'll just put it here so that to avoid confusion. Let's see, we have the Mother of Cups with the 7 of Wands. I'm seeing that you might be requiring to protect a lot this year. You might, because there is a huge shift in you and within you. People who would have taken from you would run to you when they see that you are not accepting anything below what you deserve. They might run to you, they might try to persuade you, they might also try to gaslight you and say, okay, but you used to be an overgiver, what happened that you changed? It could be, I'm picking up on friends. A lot of friends may come, maybe family members as well, may get triggered by the change that you are bringing in. And what I am seeing is that you are also being very protective over yourself. You're going to be like, okay, but I used to be, I'm not anymore. And I see that you are protecting your cup here with the Ace of Cup. Here I feel like you're in a very motherly way you're protecting the changes that you are bringing in for yourself. I see you being not defensive. I see you defending your ground, defending very strongly, this is who I am. Perhaps also with the Black Wand here, I'm seeing that you could have been a black sheep in your family. So it could have been one thing as something as well. Maybe, okay, an example that popped up is like, perhaps everybody in your family would have been a doctor and you would have decided to take up arts, performing arts or something along those lines. And what really happened was people would be judging you. But I am seeing with the wand here, 7 of Wands, this lit here, I'm seeing that you truly accepting who you are. Like, yes, this is what I am, and that does not make me any lesser to you. Like, as much as what you do is important, what I do is also as important, and it's meaningful. So I see you being very strong, growing up, taking charge. And now I would want to put in a word here that does not mean you were not strong before, but what I'm seeing is that now it's coming with a lot of love for yourself. Perhaps earlier on you would miss out on that love and you would be like, okay, I have to achieve this to prove that to others. But right now what I'm seeing is that no, first, it doesn't matter what I'm seeing is that you're taking that power away from others. You are not giving them that power ki, okay, I have to do something to prove to you. What I'm seeing here is that you are saying, this is who I am and I'm important regardless, I'm worthy regardless, and accept it or do not accept it, this is who I am. And that's how you're going to attract your 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and you're also attracting love. So there's a huge shift coming in your way, pile number 1. So I hope that this reading would be helpful to you in some way. And yeah, I'll see you in your next reading. Thank you. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So if you were drawn to Ron, this is your reading. I'll pop this doll out of the frame just so there is enough space for the cards. I am using the Wild Unknown Tarot again for this reading, and the format is quite open for this reading. I'm going to let whatever comes in come through, and let's see how it goes. So let's get straight in. What are the most important 2025 predictions for pile number 2? That is my intention. Let's see what cards are there. We have the Fool, Temperance in reverse. I might have to shift this setup slightly. I have the Father of Wands. Most important prediction for pile number 2 for 2025. Okay. The Strength. Let's clarify these cards. The Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. I feel that for the past 1 year, I might just need to shift this a little bit. Okay. So I feel for the past 1 year, pile number 2, you might have been defending something with the Emperor, Father of Wands, against the Devil, something against some people. Like, you have been very much led for this, but I also feel that you've been quite headstrong in this. I'll take a minute to get in, but that's what I'm picking up straight up. And I have the Five of Cups, which is slightly reverse. I'll just keep it in reverse position. Okay. All the cards are in the frame. And the back of the deck is Nine of Cups. I'll pop it here. Let me just shift. So what I'm picking up here with the Fool, I feel that you have had a point in time, or you might have this before this reading, like before the year 2024 would have been quite it's almost like you are at war with something or somebody. It's to the degree at which I am feeling that you had to put up a front to show that, okay, this is what my condition is, but in reality you were protecting something. You were on a very strong defensive mode, because somebody with the Devil here was attacking you. Somebody who thought that they could they themselves never stood a chance really, but they really thought that they could attack you. I'm feeling that. But what's coming through for the year 2025 is, it's going to be something, I don't know why it feels like a very past energy. It doesn't feel that it's happening right now. It feels that you have defended yourself. Like I said, I wanted this reading to be quite open to whatever comes through for you. So what I'm feeling is, this has already happened. I'm getting a sense of this being the past. I'll delve into the future later on, but let's just summarize what I'm picking up as the past energy. One thing that I'm picking up is that on this path, whatever you were protecting, you were extremely led. By that I mean that every resource was served at you, was given to you at your disposal, was provided. You were provided for during this time, and masculine or male or female, or however you identify yourself, this was a time in which your masculine self grew, or what is it, the word is ripened the most. This was a time in your life that was supposed to happen. Like, it's not a I'm being told it's not a glitch in your matrix. For example, you might have thought that what just happened, you might be going through a certain path and suddenly you were required to, for example, during the World War II and both the world wars, right? People were going about their lives, and then then they were I'm not really sure what is the word, but it's almost like people were recruited, and they were supposed to males beyond a certain age were supposed to join the war from their side, or from whatever their country was siding with, whichever part they were siding with. Now what I'm picking up is that, similar to that, you were going about your life, and then suddenly you were called to take up your spiritual weapons, or whatever it is. Now this could be very well spiritual, this could be very well physical as well, but it's like you were going about your day, and then suddenly you were called to defend something. And the reason why you were called to defend something is like, it's not that you weren't, I'm also being told that it's not that you weren't this strong, huge, masculine self of yours wasn't there beforehand. It was all along there, but it's almost like that saying which says that we need to bring the big guns. It's like if you believe in this, it's almost like one of the god's soldiers to defend some territory. People who were against you were extremely evil throughout the year, or maybe this would have happened for the past 2 years, or maybe 5 years, with the pentacle here that I'm seeing. And on the other hand, you have stood so tall against them, so it's almost like an appreciation for you. Now what is happening throughout this period, what happened was, it has transformed something that was sad in you. It's like something that used to pull the strings of your heart, something that would immediately send you in a sad state of mind. Maybe a word that would trigger you, something along those lines, something like that. For if I have to give an example, it's like, for some people, home is a word that saddens them. So there's so much of grief there, and that grief that they are not able to hold, at the moment they hear the word, they go into that mode with this 5 of Cups. But what I'm seeing is that through this, somehow by defending something that was yours, you have healed that part of you, that sadness in you. That sadness in you is completely healed, and it has unlocked a part of you that you didn't know existed before, with the strength here. Again, strength quite literally is coming through as strength itself, like strength in a particular category, in a particular aspect of life that you didn't know existed before, has been unlocked for you. Perhaps this is the clue for what is going to happen in 2025 for you, because what I see is something, you were already the Father of Wands, you were always the Emperor. This wasn't any thing to question, but you weren't this person with the strength. It's like it was there in you, but you hadn't recognized it. Perhaps you saw yourself as the Father of Wands, you saw yourself as charming, getting things done, you saw yourself as the Emperor, calling the shots, but you didn't see yourself as this this strength person. If I have to, what kind of strength? There is strength in softness is what I'm picking up. You never knew, or you never explored that part of yours which derives its strength from the softness of your heart. basically the strength that lies in emotions. That is what and to top it all off, there is Five of Cups in reverse right underneath it. When Five of Cups in itself talks about being in pain, being disappointed extremely, that being in reverse, it's like you have transformed the pain of your heart, the weakness that you felt in your heart, into strength. And that is somehow the result of how you've defended yourself. Now, in the background, now this was your reaction. What was the action that triggered this? Was somebody with the devil energy here, really bad person, okay? Somebody who, well, they hurt everybody with their this is somebody who hurts people. This is somebody who relishes hurting people. With the Fool and the Five of Pentacles, I feel like this person, you know that saying that the devil hits you when you are at your lowest? This is that person's character trait, that they hit and they hurt people when especially when they are down, especially when they are at their low. So this would have been somebody who would have thought that they could do the same with you, but to their surprise, what happened was you have defended yourself. You have you've been a force to reckon with, is what I'm hearing. Temperance in reverse with the Eight of Wands. I also see that this person really had some sort of power over you in terms of knowing things about you. But with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you've protected that very strongly. With, you see the threads here, it's almost like you have tied it. With the Temperance in reverse and the Eight of Wands, it's like they somehow had this ability to tap into your energy and find out what's going on with you with the Eight of Wands. But again, another thing that I'm feeling is that the reason why you have protected yourself, although that's one of the reasons why they are not able to tap into your energy. Another reason is because you are so strong, they can't stand your energy as well. You see here with the devil's foot, or the feet, or the entire feet burning, is because they are not, it's like symbolically telling that they are not able to stand this strength of this emperor, the tree that is here. They're not, the devil person is not able to stand that, and that is one of the reasons why they have stopped tapping into. If you see, it's like this fire burning here. It's sorry, if you can see here, it's like this fire is the result of what they saw. Again, here it's very well displayed here. So that is what I'm picking up as past. And throughout this process of defense, I feel that you have unlocked a kind of strength with the Five of Cups in reverse. Let's see, we have Mother of Wands popping out, but I would really want to see what what is the most important prediction. So in a way, it's like coming as an appreciation for you for what you've achieved. Like kudos to you for defending yourself and unlocking all this part. I feel, although tough, I don't want to say tough, hectic, wasn't difficult for you. This was something that you have done, something new, unique for yourself for the first time. So maybe your heart chakra is expanding, maybe you feel more fulfilled, or you feel like maybe giving more, talking to more people, going out more. That could be it, but let's see. So what is their most important prediction for 2025? Like I said, you might feel like talking to more people, or you might feel like going out more. 2025 predictions. We have the Empress. Okay. The Three of Swords. Mother of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Wands. I'll get the lower row spread and then I'll begin reading. Clarify the Son of Cups. Son of Swords. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, clarify the Magician, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands. We have the Chariot. I feel, okay, I am picking up very strongly that after you have healed your heart, you might, like I was picking up on the expansion in the heart chakra, it's like almost you are almost wanting to make an offer to someone, or maybe approach someone, or you might in the coming year 2025 you might get the tendency to make an offer to someone with the Empress here. And here is the thing I'm picking up on, that there is someone in the vicinity of this Empress person. This could be both male, female, whoever, but in the vicinity of this Empress person there is somebody else as well, and they are not someone with the right intention, and you have an idea about them with the Son of Cups. It's like you have an idea, you know what they mean. This could be a person with the Hanged Man, somebody who obviously pretends to be a good person, but with the Seven of Swords, with the with the Son of Swords, Seven of Swords, I'm not getting a real good intention with about this person. What I'm seeing with the Magician here is that this could also be a person who might have created some sort of I'm not really sure that's the word, disarray, or maybe some sort of argument, or some sort of what is that word, some sort of problematic situation between the Empress and this Son of Cups, like you and this Empress person. There would have been this person, the Seven of Swords, and you were really aware of this, and that really hurt you. But what's happening with this strength that you are unlocking, it's like for the first time you're gaining the strength to talk it all out, to sort it out. You see how with the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands, it's almost like all the useless wands are shoved out of the picture, and two wands are taken to make a clear, to chart a clear path out. It's almost like that you're taking charge and clearing out the path, clearing obstacles, and doing the needful. Perhaps in the past you've never you've never tried to explain yourself, because you have always went with the idea that you wouldn't be believed. That could be one of the reasons why you never explain yourself. But with, again, like I said, the strength, the newfound strength that you're feeling, it's like you have what it takes to feel disappointed, to be vulnerable. Even you know the strength in vulnerability. You would open yourself up regardless of the consequences. You would take the chance and explain yourself regardless of the fact that there's a huge chance that you might be believed and you might not be believed. So in 2025 I feel that this is going to be a big theme of your life. See, what happens is that it's not what happens physically, it's like how it's affecting your inner world and how it's changing a lot within you. So it's leading to a huge, humongous growth in you. With the Chariot here, if you can see, I don't know if it's within the frame, but it's almost like you are shifting, changing the way you approach connections in 2025. There's a huge shift in that, and this is very specific to one person here. With the Empress and the Mother of Pentacles, you saw them in highlight. You put them on a pedestal because they surely must be someone like that. But most importantly, the reason why this connection would have fallen apart is because of this Seven of Swords person, this Hangman person. Them never having good intentions towards this person, and thereby leading to a fallout in your connection. And I think this is also connected to the defense that I saw in 2024 that you were on, the way you were defending something, that protecting something. Maybe perhaps you were protecting this connection, and or perhaps you were protecting yourself or this person, and now that the protection part is not required anymore, you are ready to explore this connection with this person in 2025. The back of the deck of this reading is Ten of Pentacles, so I feel that it's going to lead to a lot of material and soulful abundance, where after you have taken this step, this leap of faith towards this person in the year 2025. And I see that you are unraveling these knots with the Magician here. It's like you know exactly what needs to be done to unravel not only your own, I'm seeing not only your own hurt you are unraveling, you're also helping this Mother of Pentacles, this Empress person out of this energy, this Three of Swords energy with the Magician. Like, you're very well aware what to say, what not to say, how to come across, what to not give a lot, to not love bomb, those kind of things I'm picking up with the Three of Swords and the Magician. So I feel this is the most important prediction for you for the year 2025. I hope that this would help you in the long run as the year unfolds. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So if you chose the Hermione doll, this is your reading. I would be popping her out of the frame just so that there's enough space for me. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot for this reading, and as you know, this is what is the most important prediction for 2025 for you. I'm keeping this format to be quite open, and I'll let whatever comes in comes through. Let's get straight in. Pile number 3. What are the most important predictions for 2025 for pile number 3? Okay. You have 2 cards. You have Five of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man. Most important predictions for 2025 is the Three of Cups. Okay. Father of Wands. What's happening here? Ace of Pentacles. Let's shift this a little bit out of the reading. Let's clarify. Something fell in reverse. Son of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, I didn't notice it. The Eight of Cups and the Daughter of Swords. This card is swapping out, so this is Eight of Swords. I'll put it here. Back of the deck is Chariot. Okay. So, Five of Pentacles, Son of Cups in reverse, Hanged Man, Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups with High Priestess, Father of Wands. Okay, again, I feel that what has happened with you, again, I'm picking up slightly past energy, like this is a premise to what is the prediction to what the most important prediction for you in 2025 would be. The premise that I'm seeing is that you yourself would have broken up or wow, okay, so you yourself would have broken up with someone, or you would have yourself I don't want to use the word demolish, but I feel like you've left a lot of connections in the past 1 year, and that you have left because of what you saw. It's like, okay, and wow, the message that I'm picking up is, have you heard of the saying that goes that something along the lines that God distanced you from those people because he heard conversations that you did not? But what I'm picking up here is that you actually heard those conversations, and that is why you distance yourself from certain people. Like with the High Priestess and the Three of Cups, like you, and even with the Father of Wands, it's like you were made aware of certain things and certain people in your life who were talking crap about you, who were slandering your name, who were harming and damaging your reputation, and so you have cut those people out of your life with the Father of Wands and the Eight of Cups here. That's and I feel that this is a past energy, that you have already accomplished this. You have already it was quite tough in the beginning, not in the sense to do that, but what I'm picking up is tough to take the call. Now do that, what I mean by that is that you might have always been a person who likes to be alone, and that wasn't difficult for you to, in the latter part that comes with cutting people off. What was difficult for you is that cutting part decision, where you were not able to take that decision because you might also be someone who gives people a lot of chances. I apologize for that noise. And so what I'm picking up with the Three of Cups, High Priestess, Father of Wands and the Eight of Cups, the moment you saw what was happening, you needed some confirmation for it, and then and more than confirmation, I think your spirits held your hand, or the universe or the God gave you the message, whatever you needed to be. You were given intuitive nudges to go ahead and take that action of cutting such people out of your life. And so I feel like there's a cleansing of relationships in your life, like a lot of stale relationships would have gotten cleansed in your life. I'll get back to this Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Daughter of Swords. I see that there is some other story here happening, but before that I need to circle back and check what is happening with the Five of Pentacles and the Son of Cups in reverse. Now I feel that you might be someone who has a very strong connection with the spirits, or the higher self, or God, or whatever the higher power you believe in. And I feel that you have been again, you might be someone who sees a lot of synchronicities, or somebody who's very spiritually developed, somebody who's able to channel, somebody who might themselves be a tarot reader, or somebody who is able to I'm hearing clairvoyancy. So maybe you see things that are about premonitions. Maybe you get premonitions, something along those lines. Some sort of spiritual gift is very heightened in you, is one thing that I'm picking up. And so I feel that you were able to see through a lot of people in your life who were posing to be friends, but were actually there waiting for your downfall, waiting to poke at you. I'm also seeing people who would poke fun at you. So there you might have a lot of people who would pose to be friends, but they would bully you with backhanded, underhanded insults, a lot of um, you know, something they would think that would pass easily in the name of pulling each other's leg like what friends do. But really I feel like a group bullying someone, like a group getting together to bully someone, and also making you believe that you deserve it at the same time is what I'm picking up. Again, is like poking fun at someone and making them believe that it's okay, you okay, wow. So the thing that is coming through is that there are people around you, there would have been people around you who would have first gathered around to make fun of you, and on top of it they made you believe that you are the center of attention. So why aren't you happy about it? We are all talking about you, should be happy about it, right? That is the kind of energy I'm picking up. Very catty, very catty energy, very bully type energy. Somebody who's, and there are a lot of people there. I'm not seeing one person or two people. I'm seeing quite a few people around, maybe 3-4 people, a group of 3-4 girls harassing someone, something along those lines is seeing. But I also see that you took the matter in your hands and you severed those connections, severed those ties. So one thing that you are being appreciated for is taking that action. Like kudos to you for breaking those connections, for walking away from such people. Now with the Hanged Man and the Four of Pentacles, I feel that your protection is making is preventing a lot of people from coming towards you. A lot of bad energies coming towards you. And I also feel that your spirituality is also preventing a lot of people come towards you, because it's like people are not able to see past the protection that you've put now. So you might be extremely protective over yourself at the moment, or you are setting that intention very strongly that I'm not gonna allow anybody to play with me like that or to treat me like that. That in and out, it's like putting the word out there in the universe, and then it reverberates in many aspects of your life. That's resulting in a lot of people keeping it to themselves. With the Hangman, I feel like keeping it to themselves. A lot of people who would have otherwise taken a jibe at you are now keeping it to themselves. They are not coming near you to make fun of you or bullying you. So that's one thing I'm seeing with the Hanged Man here. Now coming back to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, with the Daughter of Swords. Okay, so I feel that there is something now with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There is a beginning of some sorts that is that was supposed to happen for you in 2024, but it's not. It's now happening in 2025. Why is it happening in 2025? Is because you were taking care of this aspect of your life. So it's like almost in a way you were supposed to move from A to B, right? But there was a distance between the two cliffs, if I have to put in. And so B would have been this new beginning for you, the Ace of Pentacles beginning for you, the new beginning for you. But you weren't able to do that unless you would build a bridge from A to B, the cliff A to cliff B. And that bridge, I am being shown, was for you to cut off these people. Why is that so? One thing that is coming through is that on this new path that you were supposed to hop onto, this new timeline that you were hopping onto, you were not supposed to have such people around. Like, these people and your energy was anyways not matching, but because you were this forgiving person, these people were hanging around you still. But since this new path, this new beginning needed for you to have your energy very clear, needed for you to be in your power to that degree that you don't allow such people around, that you were forced to cleanse your connections, you were forced to cleanse your life of such connections before you begin this new journey in your life. And that new journey could be not just one aspect, it could be a real like a it's like a timeline shift for you. It's like something which brings new, not only new job offers or not only new career options, opens up new avenues for you, but also brings in new relationships, more friendships, newfound freedom. I'm seeing newfound passion, because now you're not operating from the point of view of overgiving or over forgiving. Now you're operating from strong boundaries. Maybe strong boundaries was something that was needed for you to have before you begin this new chapter of your life. And so spirits wanted you to learn the lessons through this process that you went through with the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, like breaking all the cups that were not needed, smashing them right then and there, regardless of how long you've been there or how long your connection was with those people. That's one thing. So let's see, now that the premise has been built, let's see what are the most important predictions for you for 2025. So what we have the 7 of Pentacles, and I'm not sure how to take it, so I'm going to take it in reverse because it appeared that way. 7 of Pentacles, pile number 3, Mother of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Let's see. We have the Judgment. We have the 4 of Swords. Let's clarify. Justice. I actually feel with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse with the Justice, it's like a lot of things that were long due for you are going to appear in your life all of a sudden. With the 7 of Pentacles is a card of waiting for a long time, and that being in reverse, it's like boom, it opens up like a gate, like a floodgate opens up, and you have what is that terminology people use, like floodgate of blessings appearing in your life. Why is it blessings? Because I see with the Justice, it's like the it's the scales balancing itself. And when a scale balances itself, is because you have done so much of work, you have done what was required of you. It's like paid the price for something. You've paid the price for something by doing whatever was required, in a way standing up for yourself, setting boundaries, cutting people off. That was required of you. By doing that, you have opened up a gateway of blessings for you, and these blessings were stacked together for a long time, and now these blessings are going to come to you all of a sudden. They're going to burst open in your life. Let's see. The Sun, I can't even make this up. It's with the Mother of Pentacles and the Sun. Blinding light is going to appear to you. You see this baby deer how is this baby deer closing her eyes? Because it's almost like you were asleep and now you're awake. So you were asleep to the miracles of the universe, and now you're awake to them. Suddenly your life is going to turn miraculous. And the 7 of Cups again with the 9 of Wands. It's everything that was I'm being told that every obstacle is going to turn into an opportunity for you. Every obstacle turns into an opportunity for you with the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. It's like you never know what's going to happen. It's how do I put it? I can give an example. It's like you were going through say for example, you would take route A for work, and you would suddenly there's some construction going on route A, and you take route B to work, and you come across a new job offer, or new that is going to pay, that requires the same qualification as you have, and but gives you much better pay. So it's almost like an obstacle turned into an opportunity. That's the gist of what my message was. Yeah, so judgment. Why do I have the judgment? Three of Pentacles. It's literally, you see, it's like from under the ground to above. It's a rise of something, rise of a lot of potential, something. It's a burst of potential. You see how it's like the birds are bursting out of this place that they were caged in. It's almost like they were caged in. There's a huge opportunity coming in for you with the Judgment and the Three of Pentacles, because this reminded me of Batman, where he goes to the Bat Cave. If I'm not wrong, I'm not really, I can't really remember what it was, but it's almost like all the bats emerged out of it all at once. And it was when he was I forgot the name of the character. Wow. So it was when he was about to become Batman, like he had not taken on that suit or on that role of a Batman. So I am seeing that right before you get into something huge and humongous for yourself, like a new personality, huge shift in energy. Right before that, this is like 2025 is I'm sorry for that noise. 2025 is that time when you're going to experience so much of newness and radical shift in your energy, in your personality, with the Judgment. I have Two of Swords, which is also, and how do I take it, but I'll take it in, let's just keep it like that and I'll read whatever it is. The Three of Swords at the back of the deck. I am seeing, okay, wow, great, I took it like that, because the straight up what I'm seeing is that this is the year when you are going to realize the meaning of the phrase, which is rejection is God's protection, because all the things that didn't work out in your life were actually detrimental, or would have been detrimental to you had they worked out. And you are going to have a good time having a, it's not a realization that you get while you are going about your day. It's a huge deep resonance with the Four of Swords. It's like it resonates with your soul ki, okay, if something doesn't work out and that was the reason why it didn't work out, great that it didn't work out, because how am I now, I don't think I would have been able to take it. So for example, you would have wanted to shift houses for a very long time, or shift to a different city, and suddenly you realize that your body is not tailor-made for that temperature at all. Your body has changed so much. So now you are thanking your stars ki, thank God I was not able to make that change earlier, because my body wouldn't have been able to take that climate of that place at all, something along those lines. So you are going to realize this phrase is going to deeply resonate with you. Rejection being God's protection, you being protected from a lot of things last year, and that's going to deeply resonate with you, sit with you, settle in you. So if I have to summarize your reading, I would say that a lot of balance is coming in your life. A lot of rewards for your hard work for the last year is you're going to reap a lot of fruits for the hard work that you've put in the past 1 year or 2 years. And interesting thing is that it's going to be blinding with the sun here, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to come out of nowhere, and it's going to flood your life with blessings. Every aspect of your life that you would have thought ki okay, isme to kuch nahi hoga, like nothing could happen here, nothing would happen there, every aspect of your life that you would have given up on, each aspect of your life is going to see the light of the day with the sun here. You see, it's like that. Each cup, each aspect of that of your life that you would have given up on, maybe relationships, friendships, work, or maybe passion. Maybe you would have thought ki, okay, I'm not passionate about anything, and then suddenly you chance upon something that you find yourself extremely passionate about, and you are ready to put in the work, or out of nowhere all of a sudden, and that also reaps you benefits. Something along those lines is going to happen for you. So pile number 3, this is exactly what I'm seeing in terms of your most important 2025 predictions. I hope this reading resonated with you. Give a like if that was the case. Subscribe to the channel. I'll meet you next time. Thank you. Bye.